strong cash flows from experienced operators, competitive all-in sustaining costs, organic and inorganic growth potential with a real significant value growth opportunity. Welcome to Mineros, a Colombia-based company offering value growth in an emerging mid-tier gold producer. My name is Andrés Restrepo, CEO of Mineros, and I will show you how you can benefit from the strong valuation growth potential of the company as we deliver on our corporate strategy to grow. Just a reminder that I will be making forward-looking statements. Mineros is a strong and experienced operator. We have more than 40 years production experience. We produced over 280,000 and 8,000 ounces of gold last year in an all-in sustaining cost of $889 per ounce, producing operating cash flow of about $62 million. We have a plan to grow production to 500,000 ounces through organic and M&A options. And we will be listing in the TSX to broaden our shareholder base and get greater access to capital. This is our last year performance. We have grown production in recent years whilst maintaining competitive cost production, and that has resulted in strong operating cash flows. We produce strong financial returns and have shown year-on-year improvement in recent years as the gold price has improved and our production has grown. For those of you that need more details, we have some numbers here. We have had a growing EBITDA, earnings per share, and other financial metrics. And whilst we continue to invest in our business, we forecast strong cash flows over the coming years. We will use those cash flows in order to do acquisitions. The solidity of our financial performance is supported by a strong and loyal shareholder base in Colombia, where we're listed on the BVC, Bolsa de Valores de Colombia. This includes the Colpatria Financial Group that controls about 33% of the stock. But this strength is also a limitation as we seek to grow due to the limited liquidity of the BVC, which is why we're currently in the process of listing the company on the TSX. In addition to having greater access to finance to help execute our growth strategy, listing on the TSX will help us overcome our lack of visibility, which together with the lack of liquidity of the market has restrained the growth of our market capitalization. Whilst we have a competitive all-in sustaining cost and production level, our market capitalization is lower than most of our peer group, in large part due to the lack of liquidity and visibility on the BVC. By listing on the TSX and executing our growth plan, we believe we present a significant real potential for valuation growth. So that's the opportunity. Now on to what we do and where we do it and how we're going to grow. We have operations in Colombia and Nicaragua, and each one of them produces around 100,000 ounces gold per year. The bedrock of our business is in Colombia, and it's an alluvial operation in El Bagre, Antioquia, where we have been successfully operating for more than 40 years. Industrial scale alluvial production will be new to many of you, but you can think of it as a production from a large, low-grade disseminated ore body. This is what we do. We do exploration, we do production, and we do rehabilitation of the alluvial lands already. So we've advanced north, and we carry on closing the mine at the same time as we are producing. After 40 years of experience, the deposits and production methods are very well understood, with production planning based on high degree of geological evaluation and assessment, including drilling and grade profiling of the alluvial beds. Thus, we have a detailed production plan in place to produce 80 to 100,000 ounces for the next 10 years and beyond. We have already explored the whole area, and we have information in advance. The cash flows from this operation will provide for the growth of business. We get a recovery of 90 to 95% from mechanical processes, such as gravity, concentration, not using chemicals, reagents, or other additives. And we have a very good all-in sustaining cost of $774 last year. Another difference with more traditional mining is that we undertake ongoing mine closure and reclamation as our dredges move down the valley. We also have a small underground mining operation near our base in El Bagre that produces 13 to 15,000 ounces per year. So as I was telling you, Colombia is our foundation, and Nicaragua is the first phase of our growth plan. We bought Hemco in 2013, which has a mining operation in Bonanza, in a district that has been mining for more than 100 years. And since we bought it, we've increased production from about 50,000 ounces to 100,000 ounces per year. Part of this growth has come from embracing and working with local artisanal miners, as the law in Nicaragua asks us to do. Our approach to that has been to turn what some would view as a drag into a positive through what we call the Bonanza model, which now represents about 70,000 ounces of our production. The Bonanza model goes beyond toll processing to bring a control and order method to artisanal mining with participation of the miners and local government, where the miners are paid more for the gold. The region develops a tax base, and there is a dramatic reduction in the environmental impact. We're expanding the role of the Bonanza model, and we'll invest $11 million to build a new 200-ton per day plant in the nearby town of Rosita. In addition, we have our own expansion projects such as Porvenir and Pioneer that will help increase the production to 140 to 160,000 ounces per year in the coming years. Hang on. Rosita Pioneer will go into production next year, and Porvenir is at PFS level. We hope to bring it to production in 2022. With a large land package in Nicaragua of over 200,000 hectares, we're both stepping up brownfield exploration near our own existing operations, Grupo Panama, Pioneer, and Porvenir, and working with Royal Road Minerals, a Canadian junior, looking at more grassroots opportunities there. Our exploration spent in Nicaragua will be about $3.2 million this year. We're also exploring to generate new drill targets near our underground operation in Colombia. As part of our aim to list in the TSX, we are in the process of certifying our reserves and resources to NI 43-101 reporting standards with the assistance of Roscoe Puzzle Associates, a well-reputed office in Toronto. To date, we have certified 879,000 ounces of reserves and 2.1 million ounces of resources. Our own internal estimate is a bit bigger. It's 923 ounces of reserves and 2.9 million ounces. So we're talking about around 3 to 4 million ounces. Our growth plan. Our growth plan is to increase production to around 500,000 ounces per year as we see our peers obtain a significant valuation re-rate by increasing to this scale of operations. Organic growth in Nicaragua will take us from 200 to 250,000 ounces per year. Our organic pipeline in Nicaragua will see the company invest around $100 million over the next few years in Pioneer and Porvenir. And the big leap will come from mergers and acquisitions. We're actively pursuing deals in the Americas with potential to add 10 to 200,000 ounces production to the company. So, drawing all this together, to deliver the growth of an emerging mid-tier gold producer, we will first continue to optimize our operation in Colombia, continue to invest to develop new production in Nicaragua, complete the process of listing in the TSX, and continue to pursue accretive M&A opportunities. Finally, sustainability is a key driver and a core value for Mineros. As you can see, this in the Bonanza model we developed for working with artisanal miners in the rehabilitation we undertake in Colombia to restore and recreate natural habitats, including wetlands and forests, but also in the development of sustaining economic activities like apiculture, fish farming, and rubber plantations. This is why Mineros has a logo that says for the well-being of everyone. And this is why we see Mineros as a value growth opportunity for you in an emerging mid-tier producer. Thank you.